Everyone talks about awakening. Everyone talks about the shift, the new earth, the download of cosmic truths. But almost no one talks about what happens after. What happens when you're no longer just the student of awakening, but you become the one directing it? What happens when you're the one at the helm? This isn't about learning more. It's about becoming more. So many of us reach this plateau. You've had the awakening. You've seen behind the curtain. You understand the matrix, the illusion, the grand cosmic joke. You've read the books, done the meditations, and felt the blissful connection to Source. You know the truth, but here is the painful part. Knowing the truth and living the truth are two entirely different worlds. You feel stuck. It's a strange spiritual purgatory. You're awake, but you're not empowered. You see the infinite possibilities, but your reality isn't reflecting them. You have the map, but you're not moving. This isn't just stagnation. It's a deep, aching frustration. It's the feeling of having wings, but forgetting how to fly. You know you're meant for more, but the how seems just out of reach, making the awareness almost a burden. But what if I told you this isn't a final destination? This is just the end of stage 2. Welcome to stage 3. This is where the game fundamentally changes. In stage 1, you're asleep. In stage 2, you awaken and become the student, a receiver of wisdom. You absorb, you learn, you heal. But stage 3, this is where you graduate. You stop being the student and become the creator. You're no longer just a channel for the divine. You are the divine and focused, creative action. It's the shift from hoping for manifestations to commanding them through your state of being. Your internal world doesn't just influence your external world. It becomes the very blueprint from which reality is built. Your nervous system is no longer just a passive receiver of sensory data from the outside world. It transforms into a powerful broadcast system, actively transmitting the frequency of your chosen destiny out into the quantum field. And that deep, quiet presence you've cultivated, it's no longer just a peaceful retreat. It evolves. Presence turns into power. It becomes the silent, unshakable force that reorganizes matter, that bends time and space, that draws opportunities and synchronicities to you not through effort, but through harmonic resonance. You stop asking the universe for signs and start becoming the sign. Yourself. This is where the real inner questions start to surface. Questions like, how do I know if I'm actually creating my reality, or just reacting to it in a more enlightened way? How can I be sure this is authentic power and not just a spiritual ego trip? It's a valid concern. The ego loves to co-opt spiritual concepts for its own agenda of separation and specialness. And the most common question of all, what does this true spiritual authority even look and feel like without all the illusions, without the gurus, without the external validation? The answer is simpler and more profound than you think. You know you're creating when your emotional state precedes the evidence. You feel the joy, the abundance, the love asterisk before asterisk it appears in your physical reality, not as a response to it. You know you've stepped into your authority when you no longer need the world to agree with you. Your inner certainty becomes your compass, and external opinions become mere weather patterns. You notice them, but they don't change your course. You move with a quiet confidence that isn't loud or arrogant. It's grounded. It's calm. True spiritual power is subtle. It's the ability to hold your state of being regardless of conditions. It's the power of non-reaction. It's being the eye of the storm. When you can feel peace in the middle of chaos, when you can feel whole when things seem broken, when you can hold the vision of your desired reality, even when your 3D senses show you the opposite, that is true power. It's not about controlling the world. It's about mastering your inner state, which in turn invites the world to rearrange itself around you. So, how do we do this? What are the mechanics of this embodiment? It comes down to a few key principles. First, emotional coherence. This is about aligning your heart and your brain. When you can generate and sustain elevated emotions like gratitude, joy, and freedom, you create a coherent electromagnetic field that literally magnetizes your future to you. It's not about thinking positive. It's about feeling your future into existence. Second is identity alignment. You must stop identifying as the person who is trying to create, and start identifying as the creator who is. This means shedding the old stories, the old limitations, the old you that was a product of the past. You begin to live from the realm of becoming, not from the realm of memory. Your daily actions are no longer dictated by who you were yesterday, but by who you are choosing to be right now, in this moment. This leads to the third principle, action that mirrors intention. In stage 3, your actions are not born out of hustle or struggle. They are inspired. They are the natural, effortless next steps that arise from your state of being. You don't force things, you flow with them. You take action not to make something happen, but as a celebration that it is already happening . Finally, there's vision that shapes reality. Your inner vision is not a daydream. It is a command. You hold it with such clarity, such focus, and such feeling that the quantum field has no choice but to conform. You don't just see your future, you feel it, you breathe it, you walk in it, you become it long before it ever arrives in your physical senses. You are no longer a victim of circumstance, you are the architect of your experience, building your life from the inside out. This isn't magic, it's the technology of consciousness. It's the next natural step in our human evolution. This is the essence of stage 3. It's where your spiritual practice becomes your life, and your life becomes a masterpiece of your own creation. In the next transmission, I will reveal the one discipline every creator must master to sustain this stage 3. Consciousness even when the world, your family, and your own past programming try to pull you back into the old reality. This is the key to making your awakened state permanent. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Thank you for being here.